Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Asim. I am working as DevOps engineer. Guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how we can integrate SonarQube with GitHub Actions, right? So guys, I've already provisioned my SonarQube with Docker Compose, right? And if you are using Kubernetes, you can use Bitnami Helm or community SonarQube Helm as well. So this is the demo. What I've done, provision a Docker Compose. Provision a SonarQube with Docker Compose, and it is using the TLS. So this is my Docker Compose, guys, and I'm going to go quickly through this. So what you need to do, simply use this Docker Compose to provision it, and it is going to proxy through Nginx to the backend. SonarQube, and if you see I'm not exposing even port to my host machine, because Nginx is going to internally access with this name SonarQube, right? And that's all it needs to make it secure, and we are accessing this guy over HTTPS, right? So guys, I've already done the testing. What I'm going to do, this is the repo with the code having Spring Boot application. So this is not a very complex code. It is just more of a hello world code, right? Simple code, but it is good enough for testing, right? So I'm going to simply clone it. In fact, let me check. I do have clone it, right? So guys, what we are going to do, we are going to do some updates. So let me first of all navigate to my container in the podman, right? So if I do podman exec user root interactive shell into this sandbox container, right? In fact, I would like to have ZSH, right? Okay, update it. Okay, right. So guys, I would like to do some updates regarding my Terraform stuff, and also we need to update the account, right? And to make it work, let me show you the stuff. First of all, if I navigate to ISC, so in ISC we have Terraform, right? And go to the environments, you will see two environments, dev and QA. If I navigate to dev and region, so region is going to be US East 1, and I'm going to provision VPC, right? And then I'm going to add OIDC. Although we can OIDC, the reason for adding the OIDC or applying the OIDC through Terraform, that our GitHub repo is going to authenticate to send our build images to our ECR registry, right? So if I navigate to this container has I've already logged in with my sandbox account. I'm going to copy this guy. This is the account ID, right? So let it open in the VS Code, and if I navigate to DevOps, ISC, right? Terragrant, environments, dev, region is going to be US East 1, right? So there in the root we have terragrant.scl and account.scl. Guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply update this, right? So let's do that. So save it as well, right? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do terragrant init. So it's going to ask me to create a bucket, right? So let's first of all see, navigate to the S3 section, click this guy and open in another tab. Currently this is the sandbox environment, so we don't have any bucket, right? Even we can check it from the bucket section, and I'm going to say yes. So what it does, it is going to initialize, and I've already added my credential in this particular container. So it's gonna create a bucket for us with this name, Cloud Geeks account name, and Terraform state file, right? So this is done, right? So guys, now what we are going to do, we are going to do run a command terra grant apply dash auto dash approve, right? So guys, what it does, it is going to create a VPC and let it create, and then what we are going to do, we then are going to go to our OIDC, right? So let me show you from the account. Let it close, and what I'm going to do, I'm gonna navigate to the IAM section, right? So here I want to show you the identity provider. So currently we don't have any identity provider. Why we need it? As I already discussed it with you, for our authentication with AWS, GitHub is going to authenticate with AWS OIDC, and it is going to push the images to our ECR. So let's do the work. Let it complete. This stuff is gonna provision. Let it complete, and till then what we are going to do, we are going to navigate to ECR, and what here we are going to do, simply create a simple registry with the name foo, right? So let it create, and just create it. So image scanning setting is deprecated. Okay, so read this. Okay, let it create. We can enable that as well. So anyway guys, this is our repository. So let it finish. So our VPC is going to be provisioning, and if we want to check, simply navigate to this section and navigate to the VPC. So click the VPC area, you will see that our demo VPC is going to be provisioned, and we need it to deploy our EKS cluster, right? So this is our VPC with this side range, right? So how many IPs will get 2 raised to power 16, 65,565 or 35, not sure, but 5 IPs are going to be less, so you will get about round out that much IPs, right? So anyway, you can do the math. I do have a calculation available regarding the side ranges on my AWS repository. You guys are already aware of it. So okay, navigate to the section, and this part is done, right? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to cd into previous directory, and I'm going to navigate to the OIDC. So first of all, I want to show you what is in the OIDC, and let me get rid of some of the stuff, right? And click OIDC account.scs. So guys, this is our repository which I've already shown you on the start from the start of the video, right? So this repo is going to be authenticated with AWS to send to push our images. So what I'm going to do the similar command terra grunt init, and let's do in a one go apply dash apply dash auto dash approve, right? So let's see. Okay, terra grunt init, let me do check. Yeah, okay, got a mistake. I need to cd into GitHub as well, so there was no terra grunt file. So let's do the init, and what it does, it is going to update our backend with state file is going to be stored in that particular bucket, right? And it is going to be quick. This will not take too much time, right? So guys, previously I've done the testing regarding the Spring Boot authentication with our application code analysis, right? So let me update the account in our repo as well. So why I need to update the account? So guys, we are using the GitHub reusable workflows, pretty much like just you're using the Terraform or Terragrant modules, or you can say that where you can create functions in your code and you call those particular functions, right? One thing I need to tell you guys, in the SonarQube, the open source version is only available for the main branch, and if you want to have like other branches, dev QA or other branches, you need to buy their proprietary version. So keep that in mind, right? So currently you see we are using the main, that is why it is gonna work, right? So let's go back to, first of all, we need to check. Okay, that is done. As I told you, it's not gonna take too much time. So if I navigate to the OIDC section, simply do a refresh here. You will see one GitHub token is gonna be present, right? And if you see, addresses. So this is our organization and audience, right? So okay, so close this guy, and now what we are going to do, okay, I'm going to again copy the code, copy the account ID and navigate back to this area. So I'm going to close the section. I will be navigating to the GitHub workflows, right? What I need to do, update here. Some of the stuff I've done the backup, so done previous testing, want to save those particular tests and files, but simply what I'm going to do, deploy to EKS. Here you see it is a reusable workflows because we are calling the other files from the main file. It's pretty much, you call your function, or you, as I discussed, call your Terraform or Terragrant module. So if I okay, let me check that, deploy to EKS and build and push, right? Okay, need to check the file, I'm calling the right files. So anyway, everything seems to be good, right? Because these files we are going to call, these are the SonarQube analysis, and this is the build and push, right? So I need to update this account ID here, right? And I'm going to save it, then I'm going to commit it and push to my repo. So role name is going to be this role. I just want to check, confirm that it is going to be created, and because this role has gonna be it's going to be, let me navigate to the IAM role in the role section, right? I just want to double check it is created. You see this is the role, and if I navigate to the trust section, you will see this is the federation OIDC which we have created, right? So this is how you can create that, and you can create as many repo as you want, which I've already shown you in that particular Terragrant area, right? So this part is done. Full repository we have already created, and these are the update deployment. You see it is going to call that particular file. Regarding our main area of focus is the one sonar analysis YAML, right? So we are going to do analysis here, and what it does, it is going to check the file regarding it is created, updated, and it is going to check that it should be available in our SonarQube. So let me check that. I just refreshed my Sonar instance is working because it's a sandbox and it's going to be stop shortly, right? So let's do a commit here, right? So git status, and I'm going to add here, I'm going to simply add this guy, Control C and Control V. So git commit, let's call it sonar analysis, although I've updated the AWS account, right? So git push. So guys, when you push that particular okay, seems to be okay, and deploy to okay for okay. I've done mistake in the commit section, hyphen I forget to add, and I'm gonna do a push here. So guys, once it is gonna push, it is going to automatically trigger the pipeline. And if I navigate to this section in the action area, we will see that analysis is going to be triggered, right? So let's navigate to analysis, and these are some of the stuff I've done in past. So if I navigate to the analysis, click this guy, you will see the analysis sonar and analysis is started. It is calling that particular file which I've already shown you, and it is that particular file is gonna call in the main file, right? So you see it is gonna do the analysis, and the result of that particular analysis are going to be shortly available. For instance, you see 30 minutes ago I've done the testing, and after, if the analysis are successful, is going to update that, and definitely we can check that as well. So currently it is doing the analysis, and it is going to send the report to our SonarQube. So I've done the setting in a way that all the analysis once done, it should be accessible in our SonarQube. So let's try to refresh it, and we should be able to see last analysis was done 26 seconds ago, right? So this is how we can integrate SonarQube with GitHub Actions, right? So these are the last reports. You can do further deep dive regarding code smell, all that stuff, regarding the code analysis. You can see other stuff you want. So this is working fine. Further regarding the other stuff, so build and push to easier. So our build is also started. If I navigate to this area, container registry, and if I do refresh it, so if I navigate to foo, currently it has not completed. So what it does, it is going to build, and it is going to authenticate with that particular role, right? And if it is successful, everything is working fine. It's gonna push our images to our ECR, right? So click this guy, build and push. So build and push is also successful. If I navigate to this area, I should be able to see this particular tag. So guys, later on I will show you how we can deploy on our EKS cluster. Definitely we can create our EKS cluster through TerraGrant, and we are going to use Helm chart or Argo CD. For this demo, I'm going to first of all show you with the Helm chart to test, and later on we are going to use Argo CD. That's it, guys. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe the channel. Have a nice day. Thank you.